It is Wallet Wednesday, and today we are talking housing trends. Whether you're getting ready to put your home on the market or you're maybe thinking about looking around this spring, Portland is a busy place. New data from United Wholesale Mortgage shows Portland was among the top 10 markets with most mortgages closed over the last 90 days. Housing and mortgage expert Matt Ishbia is here to break down those numbers for us and look ahead to the rest of the year.
Thanks for having me. Glad to be here.
Absolutely. So what are we seeing in Portland right now?
You know, the Portland market's been really strong, and seeing the purchase market, especially in the last 90 days, we've seen it become one of the top 10 markets in America. And with rates low right now and affordability actually being in a good spot, it's really a great market right now for buyers, but also for sellers as well to put their house in the market.
Portland has been one of those hot housing markets for a long time, but what are some of maybe the changes we've seen just in recent months that are making this a friendlier environment for buyers?
Yeah, well, we've seen, you know, like I said a second ago, the rates have been lower. So all of a sudden, when rates drop, the $400,000 house, now the payment's more like a $375,000 house. So more people want to buy. So they're actually moving faster than they were before. But on top of that, also just this time of year, you know, people think that the market might be a little slower and less purchase, but we have not seen that. And so we actually think that's a great time in Portland, but really in a lot of places throughout the country with the, you know, obviously the uncertainty in the markets with the coronavirus out there and where rates are, you know, it's great for home buyers, especially first-time home buyers, to take advantage of that, you know, find a local mortgage broker, get a great rate, get a great deal and buy that first home or the second or third home, whatever it may be.
Yeah, you were telling me that it's actually a pretty good environment for first-time home buyers right now. I know in the past we've seen it kind of tough out there for millennials or anyone looking to try and get into their first home.
Yeah, you know, it's changed. The market has changed. The last 4 or 5 years, the mortgage market has changed significantly where it's a lot easier than it was before. You still have to be documented and make sure that you qualify. So it's not like pre-crisis where all those things were done the wrong way. Now it's being done just faster and more efficient and hopefully more affordable. And working with a mortgage broker in the local Portland market, there's a lot of great brokers. A lot of them are finding, and they can shop between lenders and make it the process faster, easier, and once again, more affordable. So it's not, you know, put 20% down, wait 60 to 90 days, try to figure this thing out. You can actually do it in a timely fashion. And because what we always talk about in our industry, nobody cares about the mortgage. They care about the house they're buying, you know? And so how do I get the house I'm buying in a fast, easy, and affordable way? And that's what a great mortgage broker can do for you.
Yeah, absolutely. As someone who just went through the process myself, I 100% agree with that. So when we look at the rest of 2020, what trends are we kind of watching here?
You know, I think the big trend is being able to have certainty. And so in the Portland market specifically, you know, when people are putting the house on the market, they're looking, there's cash buyers, of course, and then there's people that are buying. And how do you know that you actually can qualify for that $400,000 or $200,000 or whatever the house price is? And I think that's really about getting that approval up front and also about down payment. You know, some people think you have to put 20 or 30% down, and that's really just not the market anymore. The market's much more of 5, 10% down, but also making sure you're qualified and ready to go. And so a lot of times you want to talk to the mortgage originator, the broker, before even shopping for the house, or say, hey, how much can I afford? How much can we afford? If I put 10% down, can I afford a $400,000? What if I put 15% down or 5% down? How does that change? And so I think getting that expert to walk you through the process is a great way to do it. And that's kind of the trend we're seeing, is that people are looking to the mortgage broker first and then finding the house, rather than the reverse way of, yeah, I saw that dream house, now how do I get it?
Absolutely. That seems like the less stressful way to go about it. All right, we appreciate the advice, Matt. It's a good place to get started. Matt Ishbia from United Wholesale Mortgage. For more advice and current market resources, you can check out this story on coin.com.